Robinson taking it down the floor. You see pretty close series all in all between these two teams. Boise State had Kigab with the job going one-on-one against Robinson, and Robinson wins that battle, ties the game.
That's a pro move. It's one thing I'm noticing here in this game is you see Boise State, they're looking to push the basketball up. That's a beautiful shot there. Off the bounce too by Emmanuel Akot.
15 straight. So Orlando Robinson backing in against Degenhart now. Turnaround jumper is good. Makes it a one-point game.
So dynamic. We've seen him make moves in the post, dictate it how they want to play, and beat you in the half court.
Offensive foul, and that is the second foul on Orlando Robinson.
That is massive.
From the Central Valley in California. There's Holland trying to get around Akot. He pulls up around him and hits. And Fresno State in the lead for the first time. Boise State is in a drought of more than 3 minutes now in terms of scoring. Now it's Isaiah Hill. He knocks down the three. And the Bulldogs with a 12-8 lead. And Fresno State 59, so pretty good shape at this point in time. Kicked out top of the key. Shot good. And making the basket was Najee Smith.
And move that ball around, loosen up the defense, and look for the best possible shot available.
Mario the lob inside, and there's Anthony Holland.
That's a player of the year. You know you're going to get maximum effort from one of your best players, if not your best player.
Rice wide open, look at a three. Max Rice knocks it down.
You know, I love that for Max Rice. He started out really slow, shooting the basketball this season. Came off a couple of surgeries. Missed the rest of the tournament. Missed their NIT run. Had hip surgery along with that foot surgery in the offseason. And he's finally starting to come into his own as of late.
And a steal. And heading to the bucket is Shaver for the basket. And Boise State has the lead by 2. Here's the ball up the floor. Hands off to Deion Stroud, who sees his first time in the ball game. Left-handed lay-in is good by Jordan Campbell. So tie game at 16. Rice off the screen. Had a moment, but Isaiah Hill closed on him defensively. Long three at the buzzer is good as Abu Kigab knocks it down and gives the Broncos a 3-point lead. That was with him today. What an interesting kid. There's a block by Smith. Bounce pass to Kigab. A finger roll is good.
Fun to watch. 3-point shot with his hand in his face. Comes down the floor and then he knocks down a shot in transition. But USA later through high school.
A runner good off the left hand by Jordan Campbell. Season, but he would be the only guy they would expect to lose at this point in time. Smith back outside. Rice back to Kigab. They got to throw it up, but the timer expired, and it's good.
That's twice.
My goodness.
That's back-breaking. You know, Fresno State, we've talked about how push the basket. Oh, no.
Ahead it goes. Campbell got the roll.
Thought he had himself a wide-open slam.
Miss. Again, Boise State with a chance. Akot spots up for three. Got it.
Can't give him that much time. He's a 40% three-point shooter. They caught him in transition, but I mean, he could have had 2 cups of coffee.
Steal.
This is kind of what we expected, though, right? Low scoring.
That's a three from Leo Colomario. Go in the first half. 2 fouls to save his final 3 fouls for the second half as Deion Stroud throws that one in.
You want to talk about how valuable that young man is to Fresno State? He scored 7 points in the first 7 minutes, and he's still the leading scorer for Fresno State squad. Make that 9 points as he's inserted back into the game. That's exactly what we expected with the score. Some people are flipping on the game now, and this is a yawner in their mind. But no, this is a defensive battle from some of the best defensive teams in the land.
Emmanuel Akot rattles in the 3, and it's 36-82 on the 30th of November.
It's incredible. That is incredible.
2 months.
You know, that was the first time that Tyson Degenhart got inserted into the lineup.
That one falls for Robinson, and he's now in double figures in 19 of his last 20 games. Inside Robinson, kicks it out. Holland wide open. And a stick back by Colomario.
But he got caught sleeping. Damn it, they're going to miss him here without him in the game.
Degenhardt draws Robinson defensively, and the turnaround is right there, and that gives Fresno State the lead back.
He's at Torlado Robinson. He is playing dynamic and scoring the ball.
Kigab down the lane, scores it.
Love the backdoor cut by Kigab. That's just presence of mind. That's
long pass up ahead. Acott's got it. Kicks it out, Degenhardt. He knocks down the three. Now Boise State with a 2-point edge.
Lewis, it was at home. Hard-fought battle against a terrific team. And they've rattled off 13 straight ever since. Their chemistry is dynamic.
Holland to the bucket. He scores. We expected a good one. We're getting a good one. Rice, dead on three. Look.
Oh.
Max Rice with another three ball.
And so notice now, Armish back in the game.
Deion Stroud. Stroud has a lane to the basket and he hammers it home.
Wow!
Pickaxes that were crossed.
Of course. So definitely minding them.
But anyway, they've been beaten up on 7 different conferences. Here's Rice to the basket. And Max Rice is good for 2.
Play him as. There's who they wanted right there.
Degenhardt defending Robinson, but Robinson with the teardrop drops it in.
Done that time and time again tonight. We didn't know how he was going to play with that bum ankle.
And Kigab wide open for the layup.
Look, you're seeing Max Rice do a lot of heavy things, man. He's had to get his teammates involved.
Robinson against Acott. Kigab comes over to help. Oh, fadeaway. And he uses the rim. And 2 more points. Kigab forcing his way toward the bucket. Now here's Rice, and Rice with a season high 10 points.
That's 3 possessions, or maybe 3 of 4 possessions. Now Rice has made terrific plays.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Acott to Rice, long 3, got it! What a shot for Max Rice!
Rice is going off. 3-point shots, layups, assists for his teammates, putbacks.
Colomario to the basket, he scores.
Look now, Boise State has 6 fouls. You know, if you're Fresno State, this guy can shoot.
And Robinson's got a 3 and he's fouled, and Amish will foul out of the game. And for Robinson,
team to potentially win this game 3 minutes from now.
And it rolls in. It's
going to the basket.
Fresno State's got a bunch of fouls to give, only 3 team fouls. And they've got the lead. Colomario gives it to him with a 2-point bucket. Possession. And there is just 1 minute remaining in regulation. Fans on their feet here in Fresno. Shaver to the basket. He's fouled. And Isaiah Hill will be whistled for it.
Take some big shots down the stretch to put them over the top. Amazing.
1 for 2 from the stripe.
These teams, 2 of the top 3 defensive teams in the Mountain West, and you can tell it. Points are very hard to come by, and they will be here down the stretch, too.
Got to figure Bulldogs are trying to get the ball in the hands of Robinson, who's got his 10th 20-point game this year. That goes to Colomario instead, and a 3-point lead. Leo Colomario, 6'7" sophomore out of Brazil, has come up with a clutch bucket for Fresno State. And trying to answer. Kicks it out to Rice. And a foul as Holland.
Get to the basket. Don't need a 3 if you're Boise State. Attack, attack, attack.
Shot clock is dead. 15 seconds to go. Boise State needs a 3 to tie it. Shaver. No. Battle for the rebound, and that's going to go back to Fresno State.
That team didn't like that shot. This is a guy that knocks down shots. Floor was Fresno basketball. Do you have enough to overturn it?
It's got to be clear and concise.
They're calling Boise ball.
They are turning it over. So this is pretty large for Leon Rice and crew.
Don't have to force it.
And if you foul them, you put them at the line for a 1-and-1 if you're Fresno State. 3-ball on the way. Got it! It's a tie game! What a shot! Marcus Shaver Jr., big bucket Shaver, comes up with another clutch three, and we are headed to overtime, tied at 53.
And the team that typically forces overtime oftentimes has the momentum to win the basketball game. Marcus Shaver with 3 clutch shots in the last 4 games. At the end of play, it's a beautiful pass over the top of the defense, and it's the shot fake that got the defense off their feet. 1 dribble, that's a pro move right there. Knock down the 3-point shot off the bounce. That's gorgeous.
And Boise State wins the opening possession of overtime. Abu Kigab, spotted by Holland. Here's Max Rice back to Kigab. Shaver to Rice along the baseline, kicks it out, wide open look. And this one is good. That rattles in. What a shot by Tyson Degenhardt.
You can tell how connected this team is.
Career high 11. Scored 10 against Fresno Pacific back in early November. And on the way to the bucket, Aycott fouled.
I love when teams share the basketball, and this experienced team with
points of their 57 from three-point land. So you know what they came in here to do. Here's Stroud. That's an offensive foul whistle against Deion Stroud.
It's forced. Yeah, I see Fred
turns the ball over on the offensive foul. His first foul of the game. The jumper is good. Shaver with another.
Fresno State has 0 confidence right now. Look, they've given up 7 points in a minute and a half. They only gave up 53 in 40 minutes. They're just not there. They seem a little deflated going into this overtime session. They can't find it. They can't find it going offensively. Defensively, they're struggling right now. And another player control foul. How about this performance by Boise State?
That's the 5th foul on Robinson.
What a blow. Look at this defense. Degenhardt. Not the same team they were at the end of regulation.
Second time he's fouled out in the game. Fresno State 1-0.
How is this possible? They've given up 9 points in 2+ minutes of play. Anthony Holland, Isaiah Hill. They've got to get buckets, and they've got to get some in a hurry.
And Hill with a three. Isaiah Hill and a straight-on look.
The second bucket of the night.
Fresno State is not dead yet. There's a steal and a take back and a foul.
If I'm them, I'm looking to attack, and see if I can get that free throw line and get some. Downhill if you're Fresno State.
Donovan Yap with a basketball to Holland, whips it to the right to Hill.
Don't have that inside presence. They're going 5 out.
Outside for 3. And the rebound and the putback. Jordan Campbell. It is a 1-point game, and the Bulldogs can tie it at the line for a crucial one. And it's a tie game. 61 all in overtime.
I love it. They're still going to pressure, especially Aycott. They want to pressure him full court and make his life miserable. Great job by Campbell.
Fresno State on an 8-0 run after Boise State got out to their largest lead of the entire game. Kigab fouled as he goes to the basket. Campbell got it. Abu Kigab dips, shoots, hits. Story today. Great big smile on his face. He was so happy this morning. Still up for grabs. Tied at Fresno. Under a minute to go. We are in overtime as Campbell drives to the basket and looks for the backdoor cut. Trying to find Colomario, and it's out of bounds. Turned back over to Boise State. Boise State is in the double bonus 10-team fouls for the Bulldogs.
Nobody's on the ball.
Kigab gets to wind some time down with 18 seconds on the shot clock.
Got to play solid if you're Fresno State. Give him one chance. One chance.
There's Rice. Kigab off to Akon. 6 to shoot. Got it! Big shot, Emmanuel Akon.
Clutch. Clutch.
Akon with a big night.
I like it. I like it. Nobody wants to foul in that moment. Take it to the hole.
66-63. One possession game here and a full court to go. Nearly a steal.
Got a foul for Fresno State.
Degenhart trying to play keep away, and he is fouled.
Boise State doesn't want to foul. They don't want to give you a chance at an and one. Go the ball down the floor and get you an open layup if you can. Push it down the floor. You're likely going to go uncontested. Get that layup.
2 possession game, 9 seconds left. And Yak cannot make it go. And Boise State is going to extend their winning streak to a school record 14 straight as they come back down 3 with 4.9 seconds to go. Marcus Shaver Jr. hits the clutch 3 to tie it and send it to overtime. And Boise State goes on the road to win it 68-63 to remain unbeaten at 8-0 in Mountain West play.
You got to be really impressed with Leon Rice's squad. 14 straight wins. They've taken complete control of the Mountain West Conference. They've gone on the road and gotten some really difficult wins. The heroics by Marcus Shaver.
Boise State Broncos extend their winning streak to 14 here in Fresno against the Bulldogs. For our entire crew here in Fresno, California, and my partner Richie Schuler, I'm Tim Neverett saying good night from the Central Valley. Final score, Boise State 68, Fresno State 63 in overtime. You've been watching College Hoops on FS1.